Hello, guys. Welcome back. My name is Benny Adams with Hollywood Junket. I am so excited. We are talking about one of the most intense reality shows out right now, Race to Survive New Zealand. I'm with the runner-ups. I got Creighton with me, and I got the one and only Paulina. How's it going, you guys?
So
Doing
good. How
great,
are
Benny. Thank you
you?
for having us, man.
Yeah.
Thank you for talking with me. This episode was so crazy, and I first want to start off with just congratulating you guys on just competing in such an intense show. And not only that, you guys weren't even together on this show, so like that was even crazier. Like, just how was that?
Oh man. I'll let you
How,
start, Credo.
oh man, I was spending 40 days starving in the New Zealand bush under a tarp with your ex-spouse as your race partner. Dude, it was awesome. It was awesome. It was different than I thought it was going to be, and it was better for us as
Uh-huh.
like in our relationship than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
Nice, nice. And so I want to talk about like the turning point in this race. What was it like for you both when you first started, being in sync with each other?
It was for me. It was a very exciting moment. It felt very perceived. We were going into it first two races. Like we were working well together, but you could still tell that we hadn't spent a lot of time together for the last couple months leading into the race. And so like once we clicked again and were able to work really well together. Like there were like points where like if he was really struggling, I would step up and or vice versa. When I was struggling, he would like come in with the positive self talk and be like, "You're so strong, you got this, Paulina," just like really amping me up. And for him, it was more like food wise. So I'd be like, "All right, I got to get him food. Like let's get this guy going." And like I feel like once we like clicked, our just like the whole game changed. I felt like we were faster, our navigation was better, we were having more fun, like everything just felt just like so great. It was awesome.
Nice, nice. And
Yeah.
Creighton, what about you?
Sorry, what was the question?
No worries. So what was the turning point in the race when you started being in sync, when you guys started being in sync?
Man, I think we started being in sync. Honestly, for me, it was like after like we had like our first emotional like heart to heart of the race in episode 3.
Mhm.
I was having just a rough couple of days, and once we finally talked that through, then yeah, we clicked up and we did exactly what teammates were supposed to do, and I don't know, I became really proud of us after that.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice. All right, so and you guys formed this alliance with Ethan and Tyrie, and you guys had to sign this NDA. And then after that, you weren't supposed to talk about it. You told the other teams. Did that change the dynamic at all between you and the other teams?
I don't think so.
See, no, I don't think it changed the dynamic, but that was like the first time that a deal had been successfully made. And so once that happened, then it was kind of like okay, like doors open. It's happened once, it can probably happen again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And there were quite a few alliances, but the ones that Creighton and I made ended up being really the only successful alliances where like when we were trading things for fishing or hunting, Creighton was the only one that got food each time.
Yeah,
Okay.
dude, we got 2 eels out of bartering, right? One with the smoke jumpers, then like I used the spear from the hunters.
Yeah.
Like, yeah,
That's crazy.
bartering, it totally works.
Yeah.
Nice, nice. And so this must be such a crazy out of this world experience. What was the reaction to your friends and family when you told them that, you're gonna be on this amazing show?
Oh man, they were immediately like, "This is a terrible idea. Don't do this." But then I think the more we talked about it, we were like, "No, like Creighton and I are going to do this." So we would love to have y'all's support for it, but we're going to do it either way. And I think when they saw how serious we were and started understanding what we were going to be doing, and a lot of them watched season 1 because of it, they're like, "Okay, yeah, this is right up Paulina and Creighton's alley." and they're going to crush it. And I think, there's the doubt of will they be okay together being divorced? But I think Creighton and I had the mindset of we want to go into this coming out as friends. And when they recognized that and saw how much that meant to us, they were all in and stoked for us.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice. Awesome. And so you guys camped with Corey and Oliver.
Mm-hmm.
And we never, as viewers, we never really saw you guys sharing food. And I want to know, did you guys see Corey and Oliver when they caught that endangered bird?
No.
I am declining to answer, Benny.
Okay, that is completely
There's
fine.
some, yep, there's some things that I think are just going to stay in the bush.
Okay.
Yep. I
Hey,
agree.
and I completely understand. I completely understand. But one other thing I want to talk about is you guys seem to have a breakthrough during the race. Did you guys give it another try with the relationship after the race?
What was the question? I'm sorry.
He
Did you
wants to know
guys
if we got
try
back
to
together.
what?
It said he wants to know if we got back together after the
Oh,
race.
no.
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 We did not, but we do have like a newfound relationship between the two of us where like there's still so much love and respect between the two of us. But I think
Love
that,
that.
yeah, I think the show did kind of clear, like give us a little bit more clarity on, why we got the divorce, and kind of, it was like, it gave us peace about it. Like we did make the right decision. But there's no
Mhm.
animosity towards it.
That's really
Mhm.
cool. So it was like it was you guys were meant to be on this show. That's awesome. That's really
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
so season two, it's now over. Any suggestions on what you would like to see happen in season three, if there is a season three?
Ooh.
Man,
Go ahead.
I don't know about season 3, but at some point, I think they should have an all-star season and bring back a few people.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be awesome.
Yeah,
I
there's a couple of people from the first race that I'd like to meet and run against.
so
Yeah.
you would you both be down to come back and do this all over again?
You better
Yes,
believe it.
absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. And I will say, like, for season three, something that I wish I had seen more even in this season is representation of women. Like there were only 5 of us out of 18 people there, and seeing just like how badass the women were that were there, and to have two in the final race was huge. And I just like I really want to see that shown, just like that. There were only 5 of us, and we're all pretty small human beings, and we were competing against some burly, gnarly men and keeping up. And I would love to see more of that represented in season three, not just on the race, but in the editing as well.
Nice, nice. Well, here's to hoping there's a season three, and here's to hoping we'll see you guys in the future. Paulina and Creighton, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate you taking the time to talk with me.
Yeah.
This
Thank you
was
so
fun,
much.
Benny. Thank you.